Welcome back to the channel, guys. In this video we decided to go down to the Moore Expo, and on a whim I was like, you know what, let's do the Smorr to Moore Overland Rally thing that they got going on and see what it's all about. And I didn't really have an expectation going into it, but all in all it turned out to be a pretty good time, and I figured I'd bring you guys along. Man, it's been a while since we've been here. Kind of sucks that we're not actually going here though. When we decided to do the little side quest, the Smorr to Moore Overland Rally. But it's like 86 miles and there's all these directions and things that it wants you to do, and on the back it's like asks you questions and it wants answers to stuff, and then you turn this into win I guess whoever does it the best wins something. I don't know. I just figured it would be a fun little thing to do. So it is kind of weird being at Smorr and then not going in the off-road park to wheel, but we're gonna get started, and if we see anything cool, I'll show y'all. So we only got like, I don't know, 2 miles away, and we're on to, not really a dirt road, a gravel road, I guess. I'm kind of cheating it. I'm using my Onyx app that's built into the radio, just so I can see the street names and stuff that are coming up, or the road names, I guess. And also I'm doing a go and track so that I get the total miles, and then I'm using the trip meter on my dash at every turn to reset, because at each turn it tells you like how many miles you got to go to the next one or whatever. So I'm using one for one thing and one for total. I'll tell you one thing, if we're gonna be on too many roads like this, I might have to let some air out of these tires because it's kind of bop. Got my lovely navigator over here. Probably doesn't show up very good on this camera, but this was supposed to be our first point of interest. Just a bunch of good views. It's one of the things we're supposed to write down in the book, and I have no idea what we're supposed to write, to be honest with you, so we're just gonna wing it. Looks like we're getting back on the gravel. And we've caught some traffic up there. 4.3. Hey look, we got moo-moos.
Babies, lots of babies.
You know, I wasn't sure what to expect out of this whole thing, but so far I'm kind of really enjoying these views and this kind of, it's not really backcountry, but it's kind of backcountry. You know, it sure is better than what we got. It sure is better than being at work on a Friday too. Okay. Oh, we're taking a left immediately.
Yeah,
okay.
0.07.
Well, since apparently we're stuck in traffic looking at maps, I started thinking it's spring and I know it's mushroom season, and I kind of want to just get out and go look for mushrooms in the woods. But all this stuff's private property, at least right here where we're at, so I'm gonna have to wait till we get into the forest. We're coming up on the next thing they want to answer for, and it's basically the name of some ranch out here, Little Something Blank Ranch, and I think it's going to be Little Beaver Creek because we've been following a Little Beaver Creek on the map, but we're about to find out here. It's actually right here. Yep, Little Beaver Creek. Hey, that's a beautiful driveway. So,
Okay.
reset that.
And 0.84 bridge, record mileage.
In 0.84 miles. Okay. Oh, we've caught our traffic again. I keep trying to slow down to let these people get ahead because I don't want to feel like I'm just following people, and I keep catching them. All right, so we made it to another one of the areas that just wanted to know the direction of the water flow here. honestly, I just kind of want to get out and stretch the legs a little bit. We've been at it for a little while now. So it is east to west, that's for sure. So far, this thing has kind of exceeded my expectations. We're having a little bit of fun out here. I thought it would be a lot of pavement, but it's actually not. It's been barely any pavement. And everything is like way more rural. I thought I lived in a rural place in Iowa, but it's like farm rural. Holy cow, it's just different here. Look how clear this water is. Oh, those stupid lights turned on the Jeep. I want to get in here so bad. Well, let's pick up somebody else's crap, because why not? That's been there for a while. This would be a great place to freaking stop and have lunch. Whoa. These make a weird sound. Gotta go. Well, no, I'm gonna skip them. I don't know what kind of rocks these are, but they sound almost like metal. Let's see if I can redeem myself after Lake Michigan. Oh, only one bounce. 2, 3, 4. That was a fail. A lighter one. Here we go. Not too bad. Let's show me what you got. Skip one.
I can't skip that. That's just gonna sink.
We'll find one to skip.
Oh my god, I can't skip that. See?
Apparently, I'm not very good at it either. Yeah, that's pretty cold. Oh, got tadpoles or something going on in there. Where'd you go? There he is. Well, minnow. Maybe a frog? I don't know. I thought I saw a tadpole in there. Alright, last one. See if I can get one good one. Nope. So after we had this nice little break, it was time to hit the trail and make up some time. I was about to find out I was going to have some minor technical difficulties. On to the next thing. So we just passed another one of our checkpoints, which was record your overall mileage, and I just realized that I don't have that, because so what I've been doing is using the trip meter on the Jeep to reset at every checkpoint, so then I know, oh hey, it's 2.1 miles to the next thing. And I did the go and track on Onyx Off-Road to just calculate my total, right? But I did it on, I have the Apple CarPlay onto this, and I hit go and track on here, and it wasn't showing anything, so I pulled my phone up, and it's tracking my time, but it's not leaving the breadcrumb trail, and it's not tracking any distance or anything. So I don't know if there's just a glitch with using CarPlay to the radio, or I don't know, but point being, I don't have our total mileage, so we're just winging it at this point. It's whatever, we're just out here having fun anyway. But before I go to track anything else, I gotta make sure, figure out how to get this to work between this, because that was part of why I bought this, is so that I could have it on the screen and not have to kill my phone all the time when we're out on the trail. Maybe I need to just start it on my phone instead of the radio next time. So now we're in the Mark Twain National Forest, and this little route that we're on is actually already been mapped on Onyx. It's called Lookout Road. It's a blue, which I believe is considered an intermediate, and there was a sign back there that said high clearance vehicles only, trailers not recommended. So I'll see your recommendation and I'll have you put it back where it came from. Like I said earlier, I just recently picked up this trailer about a week before we went on this trip, actually less than a week, and I haven't really had time to load it out the way I want and customize it. I've got a lot of work to do to it. But this is the first trail I've taken it on, and one of the things I didn't realize is I should probably remove the jacks off of the thing. When they're ran all the way up like they're supposed to be, they're pretty clear. There's a good bit of clearance, but I did not know that this one on the right hand side, being on the bumps and the gravel all day, it rattled its way down, and you can see it's about to hit on a rock here and bend itself. But
your jack is banging on all these rocks. It looks like the jack.
You know, not that big of a deal, just one more thing I gotta fix. That being said, I do have to say this thing pulled pretty good, on not just on the road, but on the trail, and it tracks really tightly to whatever line you take in the Jeep because the trailer's so short and the tongue is actually pretty short also. Makes it a little bit of a challenge to back up, but not too bad if you know what you're doing. Definitely got some things I'm gonna make better on this thing. So apparently this jack wiggled itself into like the down position. It's supposed to be, I had it ran all the way up. I had it up here. So I guess just the vibrations and everything made it sink, and then it just dragged on the rocks and bent the crap out of it. That's lovely. I'll see if I can find a way to fix it, but she tried pulling it off of there and couldn't get it off. Yeah, it's pretty good and bent now. Yeehaw.
Well, it's because you bent it back.
Well, now we know that thing can't hold its trails without vibrating itself down. The other side isn't a screw jack, it's just like a tension. You just basically loosen that and drop this to where you want and then tighten it. So I think it'll be fine way up there. But you know what, we'll go ahead and pull it off just so this same thing doesn't happen over here. Let me know down in the comments what you would do if you had this trailer, whether it's upgrades, repairs, or how you would load it out. Well, that was fun. So pretty well after that water crossing, it was all just, you know, highway driving to get to the Moore Expo. So this is the camping area. We just kind of squeezed in and found this little uneven spot. We're gonna come back and set everything up later, but now we're gonna go turn in our booklet and go check out the expo a little bit. Go stand next to that. Go stand next to that thing. This thing is so massive for scale. This is so ridiculous. I don't have a clue how this thing could even be practical, but it's cool. Dude, this thing has taken up baiting since the last time we saw this. I talked to these guys out on the trail at Smorr. This is like the owner's trip. It's definitely looking a little worse for wear. He's a monster though. Dude, this thing is so cool. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I did not do a whole lot of recording down at the expo because that's not really why I went there. I just wanted to check out the vendors, check out the stuff, and have a good time with Amber. She just got done with the tax season, which is like 80-hour a week for her for 3 months, and it's nice to just have a free weekend to get some stuff done. There is a power sports expo next door also, and here's some pictures of the camp kind of set up with the tent. You know, like I said, we got some work to do with it, but overall I'm super stoked for how good of a price I got on this thing. And that's gonna be it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.